You've seen it 100 times. You get out of the bath or the pool, and your fingertips look like tiny mountains, all wrinkled up, almost alien looking. And at some point, probably when you were a kid, someone told you it's because your skin absorbs water, like a sponge. That explanation is wrong, completely wrong. And the real reason is honestly one of the most fascinating things your body does without you ever asking it to. The sponge idea makes sense on the surface, right? You put something in water long enough, it soaks up moisture, it puffs up and distorts. Seems logical. The problem is, that's not what's happening to your fingers. Here's the first clue that something else is going on. Dead skin doesn't wrinkle in water. If you have a patch of skin where the nerves have been damaged from an injury or a medical condition, that skin stays completely smooth after a bath. No wrinkles. None at all. Which tells you that the wrinkling isn't passive. It's not just water doing something to your skin. Your body is actively making it happen. On purpose.
When your skin gets wet, and stays wet for a few minutes, sensory receptors in your fingertips send a signal to your nervous system, a kind of alert. And your nervous system responds by telling the blood vessels just beneath the skin to constrict, to tighten up and narrow. When those vessels pull inward, the tissue connected to them, the skin, gets pulled inward too. It folds, it bunches, it wrinkles. And because the outer layer of your skin is still attached to the surface, but the structure underneath is shrinking, you get that distinctive ridged pattern. Not from water going in, from blood vessels pulling back. Okay, but why? Why would your body bother doing this at all? What's the point of having wrinkled fingers? In 2011, researchers at Newcastle University ran an experiment. They gave people two sets of objects to pick up and move, some wet, some dry. One group had wrinkled fingers, the other group had smooth fingers. And the people with wrinkled fingers were significantly faster at picking up wet objects. Not dry ones, just wet ones. The wrinkles, it turns out, work like tire treads. Think about it. A smooth tire on a wet road is a disaster. Water gets trapped between the rubber and the road and you lose grip. But a tire with grooves channels that water away. The contact between rubber and road stays direct, stays firm. Your fingertips do exactly the same thing. The wrinkles create channels that push water away from your skin as you grip something. Better contact, better grip. In wet conditions, specifically. And here's something worth noticing. This only happens on your palms and the soles of your feet. Not your arms, not your legs, not your back. Just the parts of your body that you actually use to grip and walk on surfaces. Which, when you think about it, is exactly what you'd expect from something that evolved specifically to help you navigate wet terrain.
Now, here's where it gets a little uncomfortable, because scientists don't fully agree on this yet. The tire tread theory is compelling. It makes sense. But a follow-up study in 2014, also peer-reviewed, also well-designed, found no significant grip advantage from the wrinkles. The results were weaker than expected. And since then, researchers have gone back and forth. Some studies support the grip theory, others question it. The scientific debate is genuinely still open. What we do know for certain is this. The wrinkling is controlled by the nervous system. It's not passive absorption, and it only happens where it would actually be useful. Whether the advantage is grip or something else we haven't figured out yet, something deliberate is happening. Your body doesn't do things for no reason. It just doesn't always let us figure out what that reason is right away. Next time you're in the shower and you look down at your hands, those wrinkles aren't a glitch. They're not your skin getting waterlogged or tired. They're your nervous system, quietly doing its job, preparing your hands for a wet world, the same way it's been doing for hundreds of thousands of years. You just never thought to ask why. Until now.